Yo, what's happening? Happy Sunday if you can find the happiness in the Sunday. It's going to be tough, though. I would have to tell you that. The Saints lose 25-19 to the Patriots. Saints versus Patriots matchup in the Superdome. Saints were coming off a win against the Giants, who we thought were probably just a shitty team, and then they beat, the Eagles, and we're like, oh, well, hold on. So, started to feel good. That one win started to feel good, and boom, we are back, man. We are really back. Right back to reality. Classic Saints loss right there. You name it. You saw it all. Missed opportunities, third and whatevers, give them up, turn the ball over, can't get to the quarterback. We're going to talk about it all. Let's get through some advertisements, and I'm going to open up the River Parish trash line. But another loss here today for the Saints, dropping them to 1-5. That sucks to say. It really does. Follow me. I'm on all platforms. I'm on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook. HTM Live's got its own TikTok, and it's got its own Instagram, HTM Live on Instagram and TikTok. It's also on Apple and Spotify. Spread the word. Let people know about the show. Much appreciated. HTM Live presented by Burkhardt. I'm just going to be honest with you. Power went out twice last week. 2 times in 1 week. And I'm sitting here fucking around not getting a generator. So I'm about to just have to do it. I'm going to get it from Burkhardt. 985-626-7741. If you got AC issues, they can help you out with that. If you need to get your heater fixed, it's kind of starting to get chilly. You can hit them up for that. They'll come check out your heater. And they also do electrical work as well. So when it comes to AC, heat, and generators and electrical, it's Burkhardt. 985-626-7741 or burkhardtsaid.com. You can scan the QR code, bring you to the Hold the Mayo and Burkhardt landing page. Let them know that Hold the Mayo told you to hit them up. That's how you're going to get the best deal. I'm just letting you know. Also presented by the Compman. If you get hurt on the job, I know some real attorneys that'll work for you in the workers' comp system. They not office workers. They real attorneys. Doesn't matter where you at in the state of Louisiana. If you get hurt on the job, you entitled to something, most likely. The Compman's going to figure that out, www.compman.com, or give them a call, 504-838-8883. Also presented by Plate Mayo, who's been here for you since 1927. When you're in the grocery and you're about to buy some mayonnaise, don't let these imposters get in your way. Stick with Plate. They've stuck with you for damn near 100 years. It's always going to be Plate. Also presented by Harold J. Anderson, certified professional landman. 504-276-5858, whether you got solar, pipelines, or oil and gas. If you got a project going on that requires land support, these are the guys that you got to call. This is for the real landmen out there. Look, they've been in business for over 50 years. It's a core group still intact. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing when it comes to solar, pipelines, oil and gas. If you got a project that requires land support, and you don't know nothing about that, you just need some help, call Harold J. Anderson, Inc., 504-276-5858. I'm about to open up the River Parish trash line. Phone's been ringing the whole fourth quarter and up until right now. It was a pleasant weekend, and it just didn't get capped off right. We were going for the Holy Trinity. Again, Tulane, LSU, Saints. And we couldn't get the Holy Trinity. So, spread quarters. It's a River Parish trash line. Saints lose 25-19.
Well, yeah, Devin, the unit from Slaughter. I've been trying to call for a while, my friend. How you doing?
Well, I'm doing all right. How you doing?
I'm terrible, miserable. It looks like we're going to draw us in for it. Look like we're going to pull it out, and all of a sudden, what happens? Same shit every fucking time. Man, I don't know what to say. I'm just frustrated, aggravated. This is going way, way back. We're going back to the 80s. We were playing so fucking bad. I'm going to give everybody some else to call in, but just glad to talk to you and keep going. Hold the Mayo, press the like button. Everybody be happy. Later.
All right, my brother. Thank you for the call. Long-time caller right there. Yeah, I mean, just too many drops, too many flags. You know, the refs were even on our side for big calls, and we just didn't capitalize enough. Just don't know who we are in the red zone. Too many third down conversions given up. You missed way too many opportunities. And, of course, that's before we talk about Juwan Johnson. You can't throw it to him when you need a play in the fourth quarter. That's a sin. That's a sin. Spread quarters, River Parish trash line.
Yo, what the fuck's up, Devin? Matt, listen. First fucking score they get of the game. What the fuck's the safety doing?
Secondary was all over the place. It never got right.
Kool-Aid ain't got no goddamn sugar in it. Fucking sugar-free Kool-Aid. Olave don't have no fucking brain left. Derek Carr's ruined his fucking career. Fucking Kellen Moore, more what? More misery? What you think? Think the season's done?
Well, I mean, you still got a bunch of games left, but I mean, it's definitely, this is a blow, man, because you had some momentum, and you wanted to, look, this was a winnable game, obviously. They lost by 6. It's a winnable game. You're driving down the field. I'm not blaming it on one particular thing, but this is one thing I can blame it on. You're driving down the field. You throw the ball to Juwan Johnson, and he fumbles. And I know Saints fans. I talked to enough of them. I know because I was thinking it. As soon as he caught the ball, this motherfucker is going to fumble. I'm waiting on it. It happens.
That motherfucker just needs to stay on TikTok and get out the fucking NFL. He can't catch a fucking STD from a stripper. Can't.
All right, I got to let you go. You're just trying to make too many, whatchamacallits. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Just try to be yourself. Spread quarters.
Hello?
Yo, what's up?
Hey, man. Let's talk about the third and longs that our defense keeps giving us.
Yeah, they could not stop a single. It didn't matter. It could have been 3rd and 77. They would have gave it up.
Yeah, it's every fucking week. Every week we got a third and long, and we can't fucking stop them.
Yeah. No, today it was the worst. Today it was the worst. Today it was the worst.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I've been seeing it every week, though, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, groupie pulled through, though, today.
Yeah, I don't know. Look, I told people this last week. You know, you put him out there 10 times, he might miss one.
Yeah, I heard it.
He might miss one. He might miss one. You stop putting him out there 10 times. Go score a touchdown.
He bound to miss one. You can put him out 10 times.
Yeah, go score a fucking touchdown. You know, that's a big problem for the Saints this year. They cannot score in the red zone. They can't do it.
Absolutely. And, yeah, it showed today. It showed last week. Yeah.
So, all right, dude.
That was first time caller. Big fan.
All right, call back anytime.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I'm going to call 504-265-0025. Drake Maye. I mean, you know, Saints fan or not, you got to be impressed with Drake Maye. That dude carved up the Saints today, dude. I mean, they were throwing flags, calling shit back. He was throwing the ball the same exact way again to the same exact spot, right in the money. Turn the stream down, please. Guys, listen. Don't make this harder than what it is. When you call into a radio show, this ain't a radio show, but when you call in a radio show, you can't sit there and listen to the fucking radio while you're calling. You see what I'm saying? You got to know, you turn it down. It's so easy. It's been like this for like a century. It's not rocket science, dude. Spread quarters.
Yeah, man, that was totally winnable game. Honestly, well, first I got a question for you.
What you got?
The draft class, at least for quarterbacks this year, coming out of the NCAA, like coming out of college, they're all ass. But I think Rattler's development it's surprising me. I think he's developing better. And I mean, today at least it looked like they kind of let him loose a little bit, and he was slinging that. But like, what do you think? Like, I just want to hear your your opinion on like Rattler. I think he's a quarterback you could probably keep him for years.
Yeah, I mean, look, there's no reason to say such bold things right now, right? But if you're asking me, do I think Rattler looks good? I think he does. I mean, 20 for 26 today. It's not, guys. The quarterback is the most talked about. It has always been this way. It will always be this way. The quarterback is the most talked about position in the history of football. Okay, but what we got to stop doing is when we lose, going back to, oh well, do you think he's the guy? You think he's not the guy? There's nothing that he did today that would be like he is or isn't. He's a starting quarterback for the Saints. That's what it is. We don't have to think like that into the future about it right now, at least.
Yeah, well, I'm not coming for him. He's definitely not the reason we lost this game. We had a couple of drops from Olave. I think, honestly, the one that was in the end zone was a little bit average reach, but he should come down with that. If you're supposed to be a wide receiver one,
I've seen Olave come down with that before. I've seen him not come down with it a bunch too, but I've seen him come down with that ball before.
And I thought last week, I was the guy that called in, said, everybody's talking about Groupie. Groupie saved us on that kickoff return or whatever. And look, Groupie pulled through. They didn't lose us the game this week. So, everybody's always quick to jump on Groupie's ass, talking about, oh, Groupie this. He didn't lose us the game. He made all his kicks. The fucking punter, though.
Oh, my God.
Goodness gracious.
Oh, my God, dude. This guy punts like a 7-year-old, dude. I don't understand it.
I don't know how we employ him.
And when you look at the process of what's going on, guess who holds the ball for the kicks? The punter. So if you can't fucking punt the ball, talk about 23-yard punt, dude. I've never seen that, right? So if you can't punt the ball, what makes me think that you're good at holding it?
Exactly. That's been my biggest argument. Everybody's quick to jump on Groupie. I'm like, this dude, we can't even rely on him to punt the ball. You think we're gonna you expecting anything to come up? Whenever we kicking field goals and he's holding it, shit. But last thing I wanted to say was, LSU won sloppy, but man,
just keep that one. Just keep that one long. Yeah, look, you're in the thick of things, dude. This is identity for LSU. I still don't think that they've shown quite who they are yet, but they're gonna have to, or it's gonna show them. That's where LSU is, dude. When you look at the schedule, okay, you're about to go play Vanderbilt. That's a scrappy team. It's not going to be easy, dude. They're gonna do some things that's gonna, give LSU some trouble. You about to go play at Vanderbilt. Then you play Texas A&M, Alabama, Arkansas. You finish off against Oklahoma, dude. Like, this is it, dude. Like, they got one loss. We grateful for that. I'm gonna be grateful in the fact that they only got one loss right now. Let's see what happens.
Mm-hmm. The last thing I wanted to say was,
all right, I gotta go because we a little too long.
Yeah.
Because you said the last thing 3 times. Help me out, brother. Sprite Quarters, River Parish Trash Line.
Hey, what's going on, man? First time caller from Orlando, named Trey. So just wanted to talk about a couple things, man. Obviously disappointed with the loss today. Olave, he's a really good second wide receiver on a team, man. I don't think he's the alpha one receiver for a football team. That's my first thing. My second, Kamara, what's up with them? I haven't seen them throw one screen pass this season, man. Like, they need to get him more involved in the pass game. And then lastly, Juwan costing it up again, of course, like you talked about earlier, man. It's just disappointing. Been a Saints fan all my life here in Florida, but it's just another one of those Saints losses, man.
Yeah, for sure, man. And Juwan Johnson's getting paid way too handsomely. Look, 2 receptions, 15 yards, and one of the receptions he fumbled. It's in the fourth quarter. This is why people don't like this guy. Hey, he may be a great dude off the field, but great dudes off the field don't mean you win games and you don't make mistakes. We talking about on the field, So
yeah,
it's taking its toll. Thank you, brother.
All right, no problem.
It's taking its toll, man. That's 2 games this year that you could say, hey, Juwan Johnson ruined all the momentum in that game. Or he cost you, or he didn't do his job. It just is what it is. Can't expect us to be like, he'll get him next time. No. And shit keeps happening to where when he catches the ball that a mistake's coming. Spread Quarters, if he catches it.
Yeah, I just want to say Olave's off the beans, bro. I don't know if it's too many head checks to him or something, but he ain't it, bro. He ain't it. We need to get what we can out of him and move on.
I think he's going to be look, I think if the Saints make some moves, he's going to be one of the first few guys that they willing to trade.
It has to be. It's him and Kamara. That's the only assets that people think are worth a fuck.
Kamara, y'all got to get off the Kamara stuff. I've been telling y'all this. It's not happening.
Well,
it's not happening. It's not happening.
I agree. I just think he's the only piece that's worth a fuck, really. every week that Olave plays, it's just 6th round, 7th round. Like he's three. There's been 3 catches or 3 drops this game where it's just critical situations he can't come up with the ball. So at what point do we move on from him and try to get some sort of asset out of him?
Yeah, I think you could see. I mean, I think, like I said, I think Chris Olave is definitely one of the dudes. But it's not about us, I don't think, wanting to move him. I think it's about who wants to take him.
Well, yeah, at that point, you just got to hope that somebody is in a desperate situation and is willing to pay big for him, you know? But love what you do. That's all I got. Hopefully the Saints can bounce back. I thought this was a winnable game. Feel like the defensive line really didn't come through for us. I feel like there was 5 instances where we should have sacked May and we just couldn't get it. Yeah. So it's just a frustrating not a win. It's a frustrating game all around, and hopefully we can bounce back, man. Thanks for the call.
Thank you, brother. Listen, guys, when I say that the AK thing's not happening, I see you in the chat right now. It ain't slander. It's blah, 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 blah. Dude, listen, I'm just telling you the facts. You either want to hear fiction or you want to hear facts. I'm telling you the facts. They've already said it. Kamara's already said it. I mean, dude, all you got to do is read what's coming out on Twitter. Rappaport released it. Mickey Loomis went to Kamara and asked him, and he said he wanted to stay. He's not getting traded. We got to talk about other players. I mean, just because it seems like the right thing to do, I mean, like, yeah, if you just want to talk about a thought in your head, like if that's, I mean, it sounds like a waste of time to me, though. That's, you know, you can't make them you can't make it change to where the Saints do, and they just came out today. All you got to go is read the article. Spread quarters.
Yo, Mayo. It's Q on Cam, man. How you doing?
Hey, what's up, bro?
Dude, look, it's not that I don't mind these fucking trade talks being thrown around, especially about like Olave and shit, but it's like, trade for who? And what do we get? Picks?
You get picks. Yeah, you get picks. And I mean, that's what I would guess. You'd probably get some picks or a pick.
But that's, I guess, my issue with that is that it's become this vicious fucking circle with this front office of like, we have not really drafted that well as of late. I mean, I think we hit on some in this past draft. I really do. I think Sanker's a dog. Stutzman's a dog. Quincy Riley had a bloated coverage today, but I still think he's good. But it's like, we just really have not been that consistent with drafts where I feel like if we get those picks for somebody like Olave or somebody else, it's just, I don't know if it's going to help the team. I mean, because I don't think the reason why I think we give up Olave is because Loomis isn't going to want to sign him long term after this season.
Facts. Yeah, facts. That's why I agree. I think it would be a great piece to consider moving. It's just not working out here. But at the same time, it's like, you know, then who you gonna? I guess you're just throwing it to Vele and Shaheed. I mean, dude, you've always been bad at. You were bad at receiver going into the season. You just didn't have the depth. Right. You ain't got the size. You know, you got this guy Vele, but I mean, whatever. I mean, how highly do you think of Vele right now? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Look, everything's starting to show its ass now. That's what's happening. Everything's starting to show its ass. This is a tough L, man, because the Saints this was a winnable game. So now we back to talking about these things, man, you know?
I know. And with the deadline getting closer, I mean, it's just going to keep happening, you know? I mean, the thing that really gets me about these one-score games, dude, is, you know, week 1 and 2 is the same as this week. I mean, we had opportunities to win this game.
Absolutely.
And it's just brutal, dude. I mean, I was at a fucking bar today sitting right next to a Patriots fan, dude. And it's just like, I didn't even know what to say half the time because I'm watching my team fall apart. I mean, blown coverages, Mayo.
Yeah, it was
badly blown coverages. I mean, when your hips are turned the complete other opposite fucking way from the receiver. I mean, no shit May's going to throw all over you, dude. You're blowing the fucking coverage. I don't know. Anyway, I guess we'll just look forward to next week, man. I hope the Suicide Boys concert was good, dude. I've been hearing good stuff about their shows recently.
It was amazing.
Yeah, I've been hearing
you got to see it to believe it, dude. Shout out Scrim. I know he's in here. Shout out Suicide Boys. Shout out Cheddar. Kyle, dude, it was an amazing fucking experience.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. Well, anyway, I'll let you go, Mayo. Who dat, brother?
All right, who dat? Yeah, that's where I was last night. I was in the blender. Packed to the rim. That bitch was packed to the rim. It was beautiful. Sprite quarters.
Yo, what's up, Mayo? It's Jordan.
Yo, what up, Jordan? Hey, hold on real quick. Hold on. Are you on an Apple phone thing or a CarPlay or something?
Oh, hold on. Give me one.
Come on, brother. Come on. Help me out. Help me out. All right, what you got?
All right, before I really start, I got to say, Juwan Johnson doesn't know how to flip burgers after this game. I mean, holy shit. That bitch can learn how to catch a ball. His life depended on it. You know, we easily could have won this game. I don't want to hear the excuse. We could have easily won this game. I mean, fuck, man. I mean, I'm fucking disappointed. And can we please stop with the fucking Kamara trade talks? He isn't getting traded. He already says he wants to stay here. He ain't getting traded no time soon.
Yeah, that's what I know too. So I mean, yeah, I agree.
Yeah, he isn't getting traded. I mean, fuck. We lose games. Y'all will keep talking about these trade talks. I mean, we're not getting. Nobody's getting traded. Maybe some of the old veterans, but nobody's getting traded on this team. I mean, holy shit. But
all right, I gotta go. Appreciate the call. I gotta go. I don't know what's going on with the callers so far, but it's just been. I mean, they've had a couple good ones, but some of them are just. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Like it just seems like they trying to like do a rant or something, and it's just not working out. I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Sprite quarters.
Brother, can we talk about it? Kool-Aid? Yeah, I'm off it again. Boy ain't got no sugar in it. That boy's some cheeks, bro. He can only do it against the Giants. Quincy Riley? Cut his ass. Boy got burnt almost 3 times in a row, dog. Brandon Stanley, what happened? What the fuck happened? Defense looks like, ass water. Spencer Rattler, though? Yeah, we got one. Give that man. Imagine if that man had an O-line. Imagine if he had an O-line. I'm sick of this bullshit, dog. We shouldn't be 1-5, man. Bad, dude.
Let me ask you this.
And no.
What are you seeing? What are you seeing about the O-line?
The O-line? I mean, it's not that good. The brother Rattler is in trouble a lot. He's got to move around. He's got to run around. He's got to fucking improvise.
I mean, that's just part of playing quarterback. I mean, you got to slide up in the pocket. Sometimes you got to run. I don't think that it's as bad as it's been now, like in the past. I mean, I think that our O-line's starting to actually kind of come together.
I disagree. I need a cleaner pocket. I need my quarterback not having to, run out of the pocket so much and throw on the run. That's my only problem with it. I need more. I need a little bit better. For as much as we've invested into it, that's my thing. We've invested so much into it, and he's still under duress so much. Like I hate that. But I mean, look, Olave had a good day. Like Olave finally had a decent day, but it's still not enough. You're 1-5. It's another loss. But I mean, what can we say? They play with heart. And real quick before I get out of here. Nussmeier, still fucking ass, all right? Anybody that's fucking playing around about him, fucking bum. He's a bum. He's trash. sick of watching LSU fucking go out and win a fucking game 20-10. Can't even put up touchdowns. All right, they might be worse than the Saints. Like I hate watching LSU as a better football team with a better record more than the Saints. Nussmeier, that motherfucker ain't getting drafted. Fuck him. Who dat? Go Tigers. Fuck this shit.
I don't know. I mean, I might have agreed with like 20% of what he said. I mean, to me, it's like the run block. And like, if you're going to pick at the line, you'd pick at the run block. We're not really running the ball well. You know what I'm saying? As far as pass blocking, like, I don't think the Saints are awful at it. That's for damn sure. You know what I'm saying? They need to play together more. That's the best thing that's happening with the O-line is them playing together. Anyway, spread quarters.
Hey, Devin, I don't think the O-line's a problem. And one of the two biggest problems I see on this team is that they didn't get the run game established in this game, nor have they really all year. And if receiving core can't catch a ball if somebody's within 10 feet of them, we do not have a number one receiver who can go up on a contested ball and catch it. Right. These receivers are horrible. I mean, Ron Jeremy didn't drop as many balls on Pawn Star's chin's face in the 80s than these guys drop.
Jesus.
I mean, they can. I mean, just look at the tape. Every ball that's close to them, they can't make a catch. Yeah, they can catch it if they wide open, but other than that, we don't have nobody that can go up and grab the ball.
No, I agree. I mean, look at what happened when Olave went up to go grab a ball on the sideline. I mean, it winds up getting punched out. To me, that was a fumble, to me. And they wound up ruling it incomplete. But, I mean, yeah, we just, like the other pass to Olave in the end zone. Yeah, okay, it might have been this much overthrown. Make the play. Make the play.
Well, the same thing with Johnson when he got the ball punched out. Hang on to the ball. If you catch it, you got to hang on to it. These guys cannot hang on to the ball. I think, honestly, with this team here, our biggest weakness is the receiving core.
Yeah, no, I think it has been for a minute, too. I mean, we going out there with these little guys, Shaheed and Olave, thinking that we good. Bro, if you look around the league, look around the NFL, the teams that are good, they got big receivers, dude, or at least one of them. You know what I'm saying? A big target. We don't have a one like that, bro. We just got a bunch of 3s and 2s. Maybe.
We don't. It's like Mickey Loomis went and picked the fucking midgets core of receivers on this team. I mean, Jesus, when are you going to get? And you're right. You know, where's the Colston that can go across the middle and catch the ball? We don't have one.
I agree, dude. I agree.
Anyway, tough loss. Unfortunately, I think our season's kind of done for this year. I mean, I'm still going to watch him and support him. Who dat? Hope you have a better red bean and rice Monday than we had game day this day.
All right, brother. Thank you. Who dat? Give me a call, 504-265-0025. The penalties were back today, too. That's another thing. The penalties were back, and we even had some that got called in our favor. I mean, they took touchdowns off the board for the Saints. They never do that. They took touchdowns, big plays off the board, but we just didn't capitalize, bro. We didn't capitalize. That's like the biggest takeaway. We didn't capitalize. The secondary looked absolutely lost. The pass rush, Chase almost got there young. That's how I've always felt. Chase almost got there young. If there was a Hall of Fame for almost getting there, he'd be well on his way. Spread quarters.
What's up, Mayo? This bull. Happy people, bro.
What's up?
Only thing I'm gonna say is, bro, Olave, shit, he's a bitch. Fuck, he's a bitch. Like he a bitch. He killed the momentum with Spence on that last drop. I didn't even see Jawan Johnson fumble. I would have been ballistic up in this motherfucking truck stop if I would have saw the fumble. So I'm glad I didn't see the fumble. But I don't know. I think the defense didn't come out there with no heart today. They ain't come out there with no heart. They ain't come out there with no patience. I don't know what dude talking about with the offensive line, bro. Our offensive line is pretty solid. I mean, yeah, we could start running the ball. We could figure out some run blocks and shit like that, but offensive line pretty solid, bro. But like you said, bro. Like you said, man, we got a bunch of 2s and 3s out there, and fuck, Olave really dropped 3 balls today. He dropped 3 balls, and that was a fumble. That was a fucking fumble.
Yep.
Guaranteed fumble. That was a guaranteed fumble, and that bitch got fucking saved. I hate Chris Olave, and I hate his fucking brother. I be on Twitter arguing with his brother all the fucking time. He be talking about his brother. Y'all can get the fuck out of here. Y'all can get the fuck out of here. Like, he need to be on the trade, and we need to get some fucking capital for him, dog. Like, and I understand we don't trade. I mean, we don't pick good, but like I say, bro, I still see promise. I'm still who that for life, bro. Win, lose, or fucking draw. I ain't gonna get on here and bash my fucking team and shit like that, bro. I know you aggravated. We all aggravated when the Saints lost. I got a slogan. The Saints lost, I don't want talk. That's my motherfucking slogan. You feel what I'm saying? And that goes for my baby mama, my son, anybody. Like, when they lose, everybody just leave me the fuck alone. You feel what I'm saying? I don't want to hear no dumb shit or none of that shit, bro. But I just feel like Chris Olave is a bitch and Jawan Johnson is a bitch. Like, I feel like them two motherfuckers right there, bro, is just like, I don't even know, bro. It's just a big question mark. I hope we could see some fucking trades. I hope we could just see some spice come up this week with some trades and shit like that, bro. But like I said, bro, I'm who that till I fucking die, bro. I don't give a fuck what goes on, how it happens, bro. Like I said, we could go we could lose every game from right there. I'ma still have on my motherfucking Tyrann Mathieu jersey every fucking Sunday, my Saints beanie. I'ma have my shit on, bro, because I'm a true fucking fan, bro. And that's the problem with this fan base, dog. Like, we lose, then motherfuckers start bashing us, like, and I feel like that's why this fan base is so cursed, because we don't have no true fans, dog. We don't have no true fans. People come to the game, hoes, bitches come to the game just to show they ass, fashion shows and shit. Don't know what the fuck going on. Like, bro, that's like we don't have a true fan base. Like, we are true fans. We are the true fans. You feel what I'm saying? We don't have a true fan base, bro. I hate when I get on the YouTube and I hear the fucking bashing offensive line. Like, what the fuck is you talking about?
Yeah, I don't know.
If I see you in person and I know who you are, I'll slap the shit out you, bro. Like, what the fuck is you talking about? Then you talk about Alvin Kamara getting traded. Man, trade my dick in your ass, man. But I don't want to hear that shit, man. I don't want to hear nothing about no AK getting traded. Dude is going to retire a Saint. Will we need to trade? Who we need to trade? I feel like Pete Warner, he could get traded for sure. Pete Warner could get traded. Bring your boy out who we drafted this year. I forgot the white boy name, but bring him, get him active. Pete Warner could go. Fuck, Chris Olave could go. I understand we can't get a bitch. I understand we can't get rid of Jawan the bitch Johnson, but fuck, it's just like, bro, it's just, I feel like this, bro. We look like the fucking Lions when Campbell got over there. You remember when Campbell got over there? They were shits, right? And they slowly progressed each season to be good, bro. I feel like, give us 2 more years, bro, and we're gonna be right back to the glory days, bro. But until that, we gotta be who that, we that, rat that, all motherfucking day, bro. I'ma holler at you, Mayo. I'm in Springfield, Missouri right now, about to go do a load to New York. But man, y'all hold it down for the city, man. The true Saints fans, man, hold it down for the city. Take a shot for me, dog. Real talk, bro. I'ma holler at you. Who that? We that? Rat that? Happy people. We out.
Dude, let me tell you something, bro. That dude's a great caller. I know, that was a major pause, but I couldn't get the pause, and who cares? I mean, dude, that he was cooking, and he always does. That's happy people. That's happy people, guy. Dude's a good caller, bro. He's a great caller. Spread quarters.
Hello?
Yeah, what's up, man?
Hey, first time caller, Tennessee. Just wanted to say shout out to you guys, man. Today, I want to say this here. This was hands down one of the worst officiating football games I've ever watched in my entire life. And I enjoyed the quarterback duel that we saw with Spencer Rattler and Drake Maye, because if anybody woke up and saw Justin Fields today, that was god awful.
Dude, I said that on Twitter. I said, I don't know how you tell God that you missed church to watch the Jets, because that is sinful. Sinful.
Well, I'll tell you this here. I said this here on Twitter this morning. I said I would rather work security at an NBA YoungBoy concert with no strap than watch Justin Fields play on national televised television ever again. That's how crazy I am about that. But let me say this here. Juwan Johnson, ass as usual. Olave, not WR1. It was good to see Groupie make some kicks finally. And Kool-Aid McKinstry, the return of Chase Young, it didn't do jack shit. You had 3 DBs, pass rush. That all needs to be addressed, because that's all I gotta say though. But the NFL needs to acknowledge the address of the poor quality of the product that we saw today, because we were having a fun quarterback duel to these referees wanted to just make it about themselves. But I just wanted to say, shout out to you, man. Love your show, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man. I also love the clips on Twitter. Shout out to my brother Trey, man. Talk to you next time.
All right, dude. Thank you, man. What was I just gonna say? Oh yeah. Okay. I do agree. I think more than ever, whether it's on our side or not on our side, the refs are so involved, bro. They need to relax. They too involved and they ruining the game. They gotta relax. Spread quarters. River Parish trash line.
Yeah, I'm live.
Yeah, what's going on?
My partner was at the game, and a Patriots fan told him, we got too many fucking male cheerleaders. I thought that was kind of fucking funny. I bet South Carolina last night that the fucking Gamecocks, T-Bob's favorite fucking mascot. I mean, dude, Busmeyer tried to blow the game every time he stepped on the fucking field. Every time. Our fucking Louisiana state taxes are going to Busmeyer if they ain't fucking high enough. You know, if the defense stood on the sidelines, he'd still fuck it up. He looks so dumb. You know, he's telling people his dream is to play in the fucking NFL. Yeah. My dream is to hit the fucking lottery, cocksucker. Let's see who gets lucky first. Fucking NFL. Give me a fucking break. As what? Maybe the fucking ball boy. His daddy can't pull that one off. You know? Kelly's got to go, man. Kelly's got to go and bring back Well, when Ogeron had the Heisman, he won the fucking national championship. You know, when Kelly's got the Heisman at quarterback, he got us to the fucking toilet bowl. Send Kelly back to the fucking seminar at Notre Dame. He could go play with the fucking pedophile. You know? I seen Ogeron on the field at the Tulane game. What the fuck? What's he going to do at Tulane? Go to the boot? I know he likes the young hotties. That place is fucking Bush League compared to Fred's. I snuck in Fred's for Family Day when they played Southeastern, Mayo. My dick was harder than rocket science, you know? So what if he hits on your daughter? He's a recruiting motherfucker. You got to bring back, Kelly's got to fucking go, man.
So much to unpack in that call. We'll just have to unpack it later. But that was a lot. Spread quarters, River Parish trash line.
Yo, Mayo, it's Nola Boy, brother.
Hey, what's up, Nola Boy?
Man, this loss disappointed me a lot. It really did. I mean, and I hate how people talk smack about Spencer Rattler. He is not the problem. The problem is Juwan Johnson that can't hold on to a ball to save his life. And then Chris Olave can't catch. I mean, unless he's wide open. It's ridiculous, dude. And you see that, and then what's really funny? LSU player Juwan Johnson fumbled the ball, and a Saints player named Juwan Johnson fumbled the ball. Is it just the name? I don't know.
No, boy, you only 14, but I tell you what, you bring up a very intelligent point there. That could be it. Just the name.
Is it just a name? Because the same dude a guy, same name on LSU, fumbled the damn ball at the goal line. And then, dude on Saints name, Juwan Johnson fumbled the freaking ball. I mean, is it? And like I said, is it just a name? I don't know. I don't know what else it could be.
I'm gonna tell you this: the Saints, Juwan Johnson, is just night and day worse. I'm sorry, he just is.
Yeah, no, I agree on that.
He just is, man. He don't do anything right, really. You know, he had that little touchdown grab a couple weeks ago, and it's just been mid since, and now it's beyond mid. Now it's hurting us, man. Again.
But the thing is, dude, the Juwan Johnson dude on LSU, he's a wide receiver. He is not a running back. He's a wide receiver. So I don't know why we have him running it up the middle. That's another thing.
You talking about the one for LSU?
Yes, he's a wide receiver.
Yeah, but he's
not a running back.
I've seen him make some good runs. And what running back is like stepping out in LSU saying, "Hey, I'm the guy." You know, I mean, it's not really working out like that. But you know,
it isn't.
Anyway, Nola Boy, give me your top 5 TV shows all time.
Oh, okay. All right. Number 5, South Park.
Okay.
Number 4, The Simpsons.
All right.
Number 3 is gonna have to go to let's see, number 3. Oh, Tosh.0. I love Tosh.0. That went off air. It was really good. Number 2 is gonna have to go to who's number 2 gonna go to? Number 2, you know what? Number 2 is gonna go to the I like the Price is Right. Price is Right or Jeopardy. Any game show. And number 1 is Family Guy.
Pretty good, man. I got to be honest. I like that top 5.
Hey,
I can't believe
my dad for that one.
Yeah, I can't believe that you're 14 and you put Price is Right in that. You know, it's just you an old soul, man.
Me and my grandpa. I spent a summer with my couple summers ago. I spent summer with my grandpa because he had shoulder surgery. Helped him out. We watched The Price is Right every day on channel 6, either channel 6 or channel 4. I don't remember.
Shit. To be honest with you, neither do I. But I know that it was on every morning, literally.
Yep.
9 o'clock. It came on every morning. Bob Barker.
I don't know what it is, dude, but my grandpa, dude, on Price is Right, you put him up there, dude. He'll get every single one right. The price, it's insane.
All right, nobody. Well, look, good call, man. Appreciate it. Good points and good top 5, man.
All right, later, big dog.
All right, bro. That's Nola Boy. He's 14. He's smarter than a lot of motherfuckers who call this show, bro. I'm going to tell you that right now. Sprite Court is River Parish Trash Line.
True player Phil. Chris Olave, Juwan Johnson, and his secondary. I'm tired of these punks.
Dude, I tell you what, Flu Player Phil's in his bag lately, dude. Really? Who would think to play that shit on a recorder? He just played CM Punk's entrance song. I picked that up. I'm a wrestling fan now. Hold on, let me get to these some of these super chats real quick. It won't let me scroll up to it. Scram, appreciate it, brother. Thank you, man. Get Jawan Dropson off this team. Koozie God. Wes consistent. Thank you, brother. Thank you for the super chat. Nick B. Is our bar that low? Is more trying to get his bearings leadership wise? Expectation of excellence doesn't seem to be a focus. Mediocrity cannot be accepted. Do your job. Nick B. Sprite Quarters, River Parish Trash Line.
Yo, it's Meatsy.
Meatsy, what's up, dude?
What's up, bro? I'm trying to call every week, but the line stays so busy. But this sums up the Saints season all in one stat. Our red zone scoring offense for touchdowns is 44%, and we give up 70%.
Yeah.
Tells you all you need to know. Simple as that. Rattler's not the problem.
Yeah, and it's like we watch. All right, so we watch our team unable to score in the red zone, and then we watch other teams able. It's aggravating. It's aggravating.
That's the most aggravating part, because if you watch the whole thing, and it's inches. It's inches. Like, it's a missed throw, like just a split second behind, and it's like, oh, if the throw was better, and it's like, oh, yeah, but if he catch it, and it's like you got this blame that can't really go around anywhere because everybody is so off by what they say. It's a game of inches. And that's what it is. I mean, it shows promise. Like, we could have won this game. Easily could have won. You don't fumble, but when you think about it, you go to look at the Giants last week. Did we really beat the Giants, or did the Giants really beat themselves?
Well, yeah, I mean, we got turnovers. We took advantage of opportunities. And we didn't today. We didn't. Here's another thing that I got a problem with. And you know what? This is a Kellen Moore issue. Dude, it's and this is just an example. It's 4th and 4, okay? It's the beginning of the game. You've driven down the field. You threw a 53-yard pass to open up the game to Chris Olave. You have the momentum, right off the jump, and it's 4th and 4, and you send Blake Groupie out there, which I get it. Get the points. Okay, but that's all I get about it. Because what happens the next drive with the Patriots? The Patriots go out there. They get in a 4th down situation, 4th and 3. They didn't second guess if they were going to go for it or not. They went for it. Dude, we have to grow some nuts in these situations and ride momentum. They don't believe in doing that. They want to always send Groupie out there. Send them out there 10 times. Yeah, probably miss one, you know?
Yeah, that's it. We play not to lose. We don't play to win. We play not to lose.
Yeah, so I need to see more out of Kellen Moore when it comes to.
And you know what I don't like about Kellen Moore? The one thing I can say is his time management. Like we go into halftime all the time with timeouts, whether it's 2, whether it's 3, whether it's anything. Then there's 3:30 left in the game. Okay, we still got the 2 minutes. Let them run a couple plays before you start calling your timeouts. But we start burning timeouts at 3:30. The game's over with 2 minutes before the 2-minute warning even gets here.
Yeah,
you know, because they got the first down. If time management, and I had a feeling, you know, I'll just say this real quick, and I'll let the line open up. That Brandon Staley, his biggest issue with the Chargers was his game management, and I wonder if that kind of carries over to this Kellen Moore thing. You know, because that's kind of like what do we do? We had 30 seconds left in the first half. We got the ball. Yeah, we get sacked. Call a timeout. Run a 15-yard out. Run 2 of them in 20 seconds, and you still got 2 timeouts at once. And, hey, Groupie got the leg to kick a 60-something yarder. Even whether he makes it or not, nobody knows. But at least have the chance to make the 60-something yarder.
Yeah, and it's also just like watching what's happening. Watch and see, hey, Spencer Rattler's dealing. He's dealing like a blackjack dealer on Friday night at Harris, and you're going to sit there and bring the kicker out when you could go for it. Odds are he most likely will make the play because he's got so much momentum right now that he'll make the play, get you the first down. You might score a touchdown instead of a field goal. You know, that shit matters. I mean, you lost by 6.
And Rattler's dealing, dude. Like, did you see Rattler starting to get a little bit more fire?
Bro, I think he completed like 10 passes. He completed like 10 passes in a row at one point.
Dude,
yeah.
Let him deal. Let him go. I think that, like, take the reins off of him. Let the kid cook.
I agree, Beatsy. All right, dude.
All right, brother. Take care.
All right, you too, man. Who dat? Yeah, I agree, man. And I also agree with the whole, like, 25 seconds left thing. Like, yeah, you get sacked. And we're just so willing to just be like, oh, well, we'll go to halftime and we don't want to further any damage. Like, dude, that's playing not to lose. That's what that is. You can't look at it any other way, man. I mean, how many quarterbacks do we see? How many teams do we see? You give them 25 seconds, that's like an eternity. You know? Like, what do we have to lose? What do we have to lose at this point other than another game? Spread quarters, River Parish Trash Line.
Mayo.
Hey.
It's Zinman, brother. How are you?
Zinman, what's happening, brother?
Not a whole lot, man. Just, you know, I mean, a lot of people are talking about, you know, all the trades and, you know,
how we really did this game, but just looking into the future more, when we get, I mean, we're going to have a top 10 pick, maybe even a top 5 pick. But like one player's not going to fix the situation. Obviously, we're not that close. So, like, what do you think about just trading that pick for other picks? Do you trust our Mickey and all them to make well with those picks, or do you think we actually get someone in that top 5 pick?
I don't know, Zim, man. I can't read the future like that. You know what I'm saying? I could sit here and give you like my guess or my but I can't read the future like that. Like, I can't tell you for sure what I want to do. Like, if you just asked me if we got a top 5 pick, I'd be like, yeah, let's draft somebody that's a top 5 talent. You know, like I don't know. I guess we'd have to get to that point, right? But my thing is, you need a playmaker. We always say this. You need a playmaker. You need somebody that changes the game. You know, I always point back to this guy Agbuka for Tampa Bay. That guy, nobody's like, the Tampa's not like babying this guy into the league. Oh, he's a rookie. You know, we'll give him a few chances here and there. They threw him right into the fire because they knew he was good enough. They knew that they had a playmaker. And I think they got him at what, like the 19th pick or something like that? Dude, you have to hit on a playmaker. A playmaker. That means somebody you could put in game one and they make a difference. That's what you got to draft, dude.
I'm glad you said that because that's a great point. Because I feel like once they made that pick, everybody was like, "Oh, that's a great pick. He's gonna do well for them." Which that just means to me like everybody knew he was going to be a good player, and he just fits into that offense. So that's a good point of like, you know, everyone knew he was going to be a good playmaker. So yeah, why wouldn't you when you have a struggling offense and struggling wide receivers? You don't get a guy like that. Instead, you just trade for Vea from the Broncos.
Yeah, like like how long's Vele been here? He's been here a few weeks now. I haven't seen anything from Vele to tell me that this is our future, anything like that. I mean, it just is what it is. So, no, you need somebody way better than Vele. You know, we need somebody you plug him in right away, and he's a playmaker. He's a difference maker, dude. There's so many guys that are in the league on different teams that are just that, and we don't have one.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. And I mean, you're not watching the games right now, but my fucking God, this NFL slate has been so bad. And I can at least tip our hats to this. We at least have somewhat of a entertaining offense. Some of these fucking teams, they are so bad to watch. And I'm at least happy enough to say we have somewhat of a good entertaining offense.
Well, yeah, and then you also got a situation where a lot of guys are hurt, you know, whether it's, you know, the Ravens, whether it's the Bengals with Joe Burrow out, you got Joe Flacco in, you know, the 49ers, Purdy's not playing. So many dudes sit out, man. It's insane, bro. It's an insane level of sit-outs. If I had to guess, it has to be the highest of all time. But
who would have thought? COVID. Yeah, it probably is one of the highest of all time, and yet we really don't have that many injuries this year in terms of like, you know,
no,
great.
We don't, and you know
players.
what? You got to be grateful for that because that's so true, dude. Yeah. Like the Saints have been healthy this year for the most part. Have been healthy. This is just look. This is simple, man. Missing opportunities, bad team mistakes. That's what the Saints are making, bad team mistakes. You know, a 15-yard penalty, a holding penalty, 10 yards. You know, it sets you back, dude, and we do it a lot, man. We do it every game. So these are things that when you lose by 6, definitely make a difference, bro. You fumble the ball in the fourth quarter and you're driving down the field. It's probably going to make a difference if you lose by 6. You see what I'm saying? So, all right, Zim, man.
No, absolutely. All right, man. Who dat?
All right, who dat? It's just like, this is what bad teams do, man. And I'm not going to sit here and say I don't believe in Kellen Moore because that's not true. I think he's done some good things this year, but overall, we just not consistently correcting the mistakes. We're not consistently correcting the mistakes. It's just signs of a bad team. It's beyond, you know, just coaching, in my opinion. I think it's some of these guys on the roster they mid. Just is what it is. Spread quarters.
Kool-Aid ain't mid, dog. He's trash. He's trash. I'm sorry. He's trash. Kayshon Boutte reminding the world why LSU is wide receiver U, I guess. I don't know, man. I don't know, Devin.
That's life, though. You know how life is. You know it had to be Kayshon Boutte. that had a game of his career against the Saints. It had to be.
Rasul Douglas. I'm looking at the TV flipping out because I got Stephon Diggs starting on my fantasy team, and it's number fucking 3, not number 8. Rasul Douglas?
No, it's I think it's Demario Douglas, huh? They call him Pop.
Whatever. It don't Pop. Whatever. He's ass. He's ass, and he's lighting us up. Alontae Taylor ain't a cornerback. Don't know why he's in coverage at all. I don't get it, man. Chase Young looked good. Who gives a shit?
Why would they? Hey, let me ask you this: why were they pushing Chase Young so hard? Like the commentary team, it's like, dude, are y'all watching the game? Like this dude is not sacking the quarterback. Like, yeah, okay,
no, I mean
he's being disruptive, bro. We've been hearing that for years, dude. Get to the quarterback.
Part of that shit is Drake Maye looking like a stud. I don't know if that's us or him. I think it's him. I think that kid's really good at football. I don't know.
No, Drake Maye is good, dude. I could take that away from this game for sure. That dude.
But that wide receiver core should not be doing that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Kool-Aid got burnt too many times, bruh. Shout out to you. Happy Red Beans Monday, Devin, man. Have a good week. Shout out to Fluke player Phil. You know, all that good shit. Who that?
All right, brother. Who that? Thanks for the call. Yeah, I mean, this was a bad week for the Saints to put out. I think it was an article saying that them and Alontae Taylor are working on an extension. Bro, you better go extend some good play out there on the field. How about you extend that? Extend playing good on the field. Talking about an extension. Who gives a fuck? Nobody cares about that. Don't push that out there after one good game, bro. We need consistent defense. Defense was a huge reason why the Saints lost this game. They could not stop the Patriots on any third down. It could have been 3rd and 77. The Saints were giving it up. They were giving it up like a hooker on Chef Mentor. Spread quarters.
Yo, it's Noah in Bucktown.
What's up, man?
Yo, I gotta say, I don't know if last week was a fluke with the defense. You know, Kool-Aid being on fire, and then we just see the exact opposite now. I mean, was it a fluke? Are they, they look confused watching it on TV. Not just getting burnt, not just unathletic, but I mean just completely missing receivers. Nowhere near their guys, not communicating. It just looks like we ain't got our shit together.
Yeah, no, every time you saw a deep ball, it was like you'd see like 3 Saints players kind of just I don't know, running around crossing. It's like, dude, they definitely looked confused. I don't know if it was just what the Patriots were throwing at him. Seemed to me like Drake Maye was just like, hey, man, chunk the ball deep to a guy and, you know, I'll do it. He was willing to do it 3 times in a row to the same guy, same spot. They were very confident that they could eat up the Saints secondary.
Absolutely. And on a 3rd and long, just hit a go route. Just hit a go route. They were that confident they could just tear up a secondary. I mean, it's embarrassing to watch.
Yeah, I agree, man. But it was just this, and look, the secondary and the pass rush work hand in hand. There was really no pass rush, especially as far as sacking the quarterback. There was none of it. Did we have a sack today? Let's see.
I don't think so.
Yeah, we did. Pete Werner had a sack today. That's it.
That's right.
So, but that's, the D-line needs to do more than almost get there. We don't want to watch that. We want to see you get there.
And I'd love to see a Taysom Hill touchdown, but it was weird to see him not utilized that much today too. Maybe that ain't Kellen Moore's style, but he got, he's a bit of a playmaker. He could really do some things. He's a great athlete, and to not see him utilized that, at all really, except for the one touchdown, is
yeah. Well, and that's the thing about Taysom Hill too, is usually when he scores a touchdown, he's the type of player to where, he's heating up. You know what I'm saying? If he scores one touchdown,
he might get 3 more.
He's usually, that's how he is. He is like that more than any other player on this team. If he gets a touchdown or if he does something good, more than likely it's going to keep going that way. He only had 1 carry. It was the one Powell for the touchdown, and that was it. It's not like we were running the ball great, so why not give him some more carries? You're right. That was a good point. Good point.
it just seemed like a lot of lack of communication, lack of awareness, the whole game, including the decision, right, to not use your timeouts at the end of the second quarter and just go into halftime. Like, all right, yeah, you're going to just take the sack and then act like, all right, we're just going to lose this thing. Like, it just not great decision making overall.
All right, my brother. Thank you for the call. Appreciate it.
Right.
Who
that?
Another question I got is, now that Chase Young's back, and I wasn't able to really, I'm going to be honest, I wasn't able to really get clarity on this by watching because I just was looking other places on the field. Is Carl Granderson getting less snaps? Because if that's the case, that's pretty stupid too. I got to be honest, because Carl Granderson has been your one guy on the D-line, and the only other one I could probably say some good things about would be Brzee, that have been productive. So to drop the snaps on Carl Granderson for Chase Young, who is disruptive, but not getting to the quarterback, it's pretty crazy. Spread quarters.
Hey, Devin, brother. First time calling in. I do a podcast of my own for the Raging Cajuns. Got to tell you, man, I respect everything you do. I know how hard it is to do the hustle, so I appreciate everything you do, man. Look, the Saints are who we are, brother. And we can go down into the intricacies of our offense, of our players. We are who we are. We're stuck with Olave. We're stuck with all these players for the foreseeable future. It's hard for me as a Saints fan that has been here my whole life watching the Billy Joes and the Bobby Heberts and shit to say, oh, we'll get better next year. But, brother, I don't see any light at the end of the tunnel considering Mickey Loomis is at the helm. So until we start solving some internal shit, we are who we are. And I'll hang up a list, but I appreciate you giving me the time, brother. And, again, I know the hustle. I know the sweat and tears that it takes for you to do this shit. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Take it easy, brother.
Thanks, man. Yeah, we are where we are because there's too many players on the roster that just aren't living up to the expectations. So I know what he means by that. There's too many. You want to talk about the people making? I'm good with seeing Quincy Riley get toasted. He's a rookie. It's gonna happen. Okay, if it happens, it happens. You would hope that he grows, right? You own his sink. I'm good with it. If he gets burnt, I'm good with it. My problem is the vets. That's what pisses me off. The vets. Juwan Johnson, you've been in the league how long? Bro, it is the fourth quarter. You just got thrown the ball. Fucking protect it with everything you have. You should know that. That's easy. That's easy, dude. So I don't understand why vets are making... So, Chris Olave, you've been in the league long enough. Catch the fucking ball. And account for the idea of somebody coming in when you bring it down to strip it. That's all they do in the NFL now. When you catch a ball, you're going to have somebody coming from some way that's going to come try to knock it out. Account for that. You've been in the league. It's the vets for me, dude. Spread quarters.
What's up, Devin? Giovanni from Colombia. I called a couple of years ago. It's fucking hard to get in that.
What's up, Giovanni? What's happening?
Cocaine's still good.
That's good. Good.
Dude, I called it a couple of years ago. I said the fucking Saints got jinxed by a car, and we're going to need that stink off of us, just like that COVID stink. I swear to God, they have to do some voodoo on the team. And you know what? I'm going to fucking hold back this year because, first of all, I can't get the fucking games down here in Colombia all the time. And if I do get them, I'm going to get a goddamn aneurysm. And I don't need that. So, I think this year we just got to go with the paper bags to the stadium. I mean, we'll take it. It doesn't matter. We'll rebuild next year or something. And we need a star. We ain't winning shit because we don't have a fucking star. Drew Brees was a fucking mega star. Dude is retired. We're still talking about it. We don't have that star. We need that star. And I think this year's going to be paper bag year. And fuck it. I mean, what the fuck is the point of just getting angry all the time, bro? So, kudos. And, hey, thank you for what you do, brother. Thank you.
Thank you, brother. I'll never be a supporter of the bag stuff. So, my history in growing up with the bags and things like that is once the Saints won the Super Bowl, that bag shit it was gone. You know what I'm saying? The bag shit was pre-Super Bowl. That's before the Saints could ever win the Super Bowl. Everybody was going around saying, look, we so unlucky. This team is cursed. They'll never win a Super Bowl. When they won a Super Bowl, all that bag shit went out the window. That's just how I was raised. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, glad to hear that the cocaine is still good and that the Saints being bad isn't affecting that. Thank you for that update, Giovanni. Spread quarters.
Mayo.
Hey.
What's up? How we doing? Watching this game, the roster obviously isn't where it should be. Like, what do you think? Like this coming, because we're not playoff contenders. Let's just be real. But what do you think needs to happen? Like upcoming off season, deadline moves. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck we need to do.
A lot, though. See, that's why it's so hard for me to answer. Not only is it only week fucking 6, so that's hard to talk about in week 6, but there's so much. It's not going to just happen in one off season.
I agree.
So yeah,
2 years. Motherfucker. I think Jeremiah Smith could fix all the city's fucking problems right now. If only he was in this year's draft.
I know, man.
You were talking about it earlier. You need that fucking big receiver. You need that alpha guy. And fuck, that's if you look at Mbuka, what he's doing. How good is Jeremiah Smith to be doing that when Mbuka was a fucking, Jeremiah was a freshman. That dude could fix all the city's problems. But God, I hope not. We're not bad enough to get him next year. I fucking hope not, because that would be another season of misery.
Yeah, I think it's just one of them situations, man, where it's going to take a while to right your wrongs. This past year was a start, right? So, for instance, getting a guy like Jonas Sanka, he didn't have the greatest game today, but you could see the potential in Jonas Sanka.
Yeah, he's a rookie. He's taking plays all over the field. But my problem with this year is, we threw a second-round pick away in Tyler Shuck. We just threw it away.
Well, that's why I think if it gets bad, and let's just say the Saints are 1-8, 1-9 or some shit like that, you definitely, at the very minimum, have to see what you got in Tyler Shuck. You know what I'm saying? You got to do that. Because you don't want to go into next year's draft thinking, hey, well, what do we do? Do we draft a quarterback? Do we not draft a quarterback? I think Spencer Rattler's kind of answered more questions than people expected him to answer. And I think I don't know. I don't want to say it because I don't know how it's all going to turn out by the end of the year, right? How long Spencer Rattler's going to play, if he's going to keep growing, because it looks like he is mature. It looks like, dude, he was 20 for 26 today. If he had 6 bad throws, still it was 20 for 26. It was 6 bad throws. If you want to call it that, I still think he's progressing.
I for sure agree with you. Last thing, I'm going to leave it on this. If you got Spencer Rattler, everybody wrote him off at the beginning of the year. He's doing this with fucking, I'd say, one of the worst receiver rooms in the league. Olave ain't what he's supposed to be.
Yeah.
And, if he's doing this with what he has right now, he could be an answer for sure.
He could be. And I'm leaning more that he could be a guy that we keep for a few years and just keep playing him and build around him. You don't have to have the greatest quarterback on the land. Brock Purdy is not the greatest quarterback on the land, but he's good enough. He don't turn the ball over a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Jalen Hurts too. Jalen Hurts. I don't think he's as good as a football player as people make him out to be. And
let me ask you this, since you brought up Jalen Hurts. Let me ask you this. What did you think about Philly running the tush push 4 times in a row the other night for 3 yards?
I'm a fucking tush push hater. I have been since day one. You know what, Mayo? You know what's funny about that is I was watching the Red Zone and they I forget what team it was. They ran the tush push. They fucking false started the same way Philly does just about every time they fucking run it, and they called it on that team, but they have yet to call it on Philly this year. And it fucking blows my mind that they let them get away with it. Yeah,
and then it's just my thing is, okay, I don't mind the results of the play. that they get the first down, that they get the touchdown because of whatever. That's fine, okay? My problem is it's bad for football television. For me to watch this dude sniff nuts for 4 plays in a row, you know what I'm saying, to get 3 yards.
I agree.
It's just bad. It's bad.
I tell you, as someone who's watched a lot of football, if you have a play that I'd say 99% guarantees you 1 fucking yard, and there is no chance they can get you for a loss, it's not fun to watch. Like it completely throws 4th and 1, 3rd and 1, 1st and goal. It throws any 1 yard situation out of the fucking window, and those are sometimes the situations that you fucking watch football to see. Fucking high 10 situations when they just fucking push them through for a first down. It's not fun to watch. I 100% agree with you.
All right, brother. Well, look, I appreciate the call.
Yes, sir. Have a good one. Who dat?
And look, bro, I don't want to sound like salty or nothing like that. It really don't bother me it just makes me feel like, genuinely, it makes me feel like it's just not good for TV. For people watch football, man, millions and millions of people. And it's like 4 plays in a row for 3 yards. You went and did the tush push, bro. And man, life gonna life you, bro. Life took care of them after that. Because they got their ass beat after that. After that 4 tush pushes in a row, they got the shit beat out of them by Jackson Dart. Sprite quarters.
What up, man? Look, to start out the game with a deep shot like that really got me excited. I thought we were going to hopefully do more throughout the rest of the game, at least give it a try, but we didn't. I don't know why, but this game made me more mad than any game I could remember watching recently. I mean, the defense, those 3rd downs were really so painful to watch. And Drake Maye, honestly, props to that dude. He looked freaking awesome against us today. Every time he dropped back when it was 3rd down, it was almost a guarantee. Like, I knew what was going to happen. It fucking hurt more and more every time. And Juwan Johnson, why are we chit-chatting playing patty cake after you just fumbled the ball? Like, we don't have a game on the line with the guy that caused the fumble. Like, that drove me almost just as mad as him fumbled the ball in the first place. And I know it's probably more easier said than done, but one thing that I would kind of like to see, but again, we're not the coaches, and it's easier said than done. You start Rattler, you give him a chance, and I do like it. Is pretty cool to see the progress that he's making in real time. You could see it week by week.
Yeah.
So I don't want to stop that momentum, but you only won 1 game, since December, the Saints as a team, but Rattler, it's like he's allergic to throwing touchdown passes. I don't know what it is about it, but our red zone, it just gets so awful. I would like to see, you never know, like a New York Giants situation. Just let Rattler play 1, 2 more, and then fuck it, put Shuck in and see what we got. Maybe you have like a Jackson Dart situation where he's just better, or he makes those better plays. Maybe he's got that dog in him. I don't know, but I don't know what you think of all that. But today really did piss me off defensively. It was another game that we should have won. I saw somebody tweeted yesterday and said, "What's a hot take that you have?" And at the time, they said that the Saints could be 4-1, and it is true. Some of these games the Seattle game, we absolutely got blown out, but a few of these others, just watching them, you could see we should be scoring on some of these drives in the red zone. We just can't seem to do it, man.
Man, look, great call, and you're right, man. And that's just like a sign of a bad team, man, when they can't figure it out when the game's close. You know what I'm saying? Look how many opportunities the Saints got this game. The defense played awful, but made a few stops to where the Saints got the ball back and was 6 points down. And they just couldn't, and that's why, like, the vet shit pisses me off. Like, bro, the defense didn't even play good today. They gave you the ball back. You're driving down the field. Juwan Johnson, you only had 2 catches the whole game. Bro, can you hang on to the ball so we could keep driving down the field? Or do you have to fumble it? Because it seems like he has to.
Yeah, dude, and it was such a great play. I love throwing it right in that midfield. Like, I don't know, that drive there was something about that drive that felt good until, like you said, his hands touched the fucking ball. And I saw you tweet it right after. I really thought the same exact thing, like, this dude's going to fuck it up. He's either going to drop the pass or fumble it. And honestly, I would have rather him drop that pass than fumble it there. So,
yeah.
But yeah, man, tough week for the Saints. We'll see. I wouldn't mind giving Chuck a chance, but I like seeing Rattler's progress. Keep going, brother. Who dat?
Who dat? Yeah, I mean, if the record gets to that is like so true. Like the code that I'd love to crack. Like we all sit here trying to crack codes. Who's in the wrong? Who's in the wrong? What's the problem? What's the problem? Whose fault? Dude, the code I'd like to crack is that code he just said right there. Is you can see Spencer Rattler is obviously progressing. You can see him getting better and better and better. Quick release. Super quick release. Can't score a lot of touchdowns. What is the deal? Spread quarters.
Hey, yeah. I'm super disappointed in Juwan Johnson and how you just fumble in that situation. Like, it seems like the momentum of the game was turning right there, and we're going to go down and take the lead. And Rattler is getting us down the field, and the dude freaking fumbles. And on TV, like, he just knew, like, that's Juwan Johnson. He definitely just fumbled that.
Yeah, dude. I mean, look, I've said it a few times tonight. I just don't understand how he isn't aware. Hey, man, it's the fourth quarter. You haven't gotten the ball
like
much.
Jared Cook.
Yeah, dude, to be honest with you, Jared Cook was better. And I know that had a lot to do with Drew Brees. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Jared Cook was way better. Juwan Johnson can't get out of his own way. He can't.
Had that drop week 1, and then week 2 he did it again. Like, he's just hurting the team.
It's just what it is. It's just what it is. Now, he didn't help us today, you know? So.
No. Nah, well, I appreciate it. Fuck Aaron Nussmeier. Fuck Juwan Johnson. Fuck them all.
Damn, bro, y'all really hating on Nuss big time. Like, I get it. Like, he's not living up to expectations. LSU's still a one-loss team. Now, let's see what happens, because, I mean, this is the hardest part of their schedule, so we really about to see what's up. I can tell you he's not better than Ty Simpson. Not saying better than Ty Simpson. Ty Simpson got to be the best quarterback in the SEC, if not college football right now. For Alabama. That dude, you want to talk about getting better every week? That dude's getting better every week. Spread quarters.
Yo.
Hey.
You there, bro?
Yeah, what's happening?
What's up, dude? It's Two Beer Buzz. You know what? I like Kellen Moore. I've been a Saints fan a long fucking time. I've seen Mike Ditka, all them fools, and I've been a Saints fan a long time. Kellen Moore, I'm down with defense. My God, we'll figure that shit out. And Sanker is going to be a player for the Saints. Sammy Knight, mark it down. I'll tell you. I've seen it. Yeah. I like, Kellen Moore is what, 38? He's a young ass motherfucker. We're going to be all right. We got a lot of shit to work through, but we should have done this when we should have did a rebuild when friggin' Peyton retired and Breeze is gone. We knew it was going to be the fucking dark times. Well, fucking go on do it. Then we hired Pete Carmichael, that joke, and then Nipples, Dennis Allen. And get the fuck. Then we got Gallagher, Derek Carr, puss bitch. Anyway, we should have done this back then when Peyton retired, but we didn't. So fuck it. Hey, we're here now. We look good today, man. We all right, man. We fighting. We got a young coach. We got a young team. A little bit of old team. Don't worry about it. Yeah, we good. Yeah, we good, man.
Who are you talking to? Yourself or me too? Like, you answering your own questions?
Maybe. I don't know, bro. I've been drinking. I mean, come on.
That's all right. Yeah, no, that's good. I mean, look, I appreciate the energy. You basically gave me like the whole rundown
you have
of
to be
the Saints.
optimistic. If you're gonna be a whodad, you got to be optimistic. We look all right, man. Honestly, we do. I mean, yeah, we're in some ways we look kind of shady, but fuck it, we look good, man. Rattler, Rat I like Rattler. It ain't Rattler's fault we got the record we do. For the most part. And people can quit shitting on Groupie. I will say this. Everybody shot a free throw in their life. I mean, damn, he didn't miss one today. Kicking field goals is like shooting free throws. You ain't going to make every one of them. Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson never hit 100% of their free throws. And that's what kicking is. So, I'm being optimistic, dude. That's what I'm trying to do.
You a motherfucker. You know that?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been told that before.
But no, look, I appreciate the call, man, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with all this information, but we're gonna figure it out. All right, my man.
Yeah, who dat?
Who dat?
No matter what, who dat?
Who dat, brother? He said kicking's like shooting free throws. Well, except one's with your hands and then one's with your foot. But it's pretty similar, and I did enjoy that call for what it's worth. Spread quarters.
Mayo. It's Kudat up in North Carolina, brother.
Yo, what's up, man?
So just a second ago, I heard you say, like, crack the code. Like, why does the red zone suck? And I don't think it's that difficult, really. We don't have that Colston, that Jimmy Graham, that Michael Thomas. We don't have that dude that when you get down there, you can feed him the ball and he's going to come up with something. AK is amazing, and I love him, and who dat for life with that guy, but he's too reliant on blockers. He's too reliant on other people, right? I just don't think we have that dude down for the red zone, because it's the same thing I was thinking about earlier. When Olave's a great receiver, but you never know if that dude's going to short arm a pass.
Yeah, I mean, do the Patriots have it? You know, do the Patriots have that? I mean, look at the Patriots receiver. Look who killed the Saints today. When you really think about it, you know, it's not like, I'll pull it up right now. It's not like it was, what's his name? It's not like Hunter Henry, you know, who's a vet, and you would expect, hey, Hunter Henry, you know, he's a vet tight end. He might kill the Saints. Dude, it was Kayshon Boutte. He had 5 receptions, 93 yards, 2 touchdowns, career game. Trust me, I've had Boutte on my fantasy team and stuff. You know, I've been believing in his, especially like the last, I don't know, I'd say like the last year. You know, I've been believing, hey, maybe Boutte's going to wind up turning around and actually being something in the pros, right? And, dude, of course it was against the Saints. He has his career game, 5 receptions, 93 yards, 2 touchdowns. Other than him, it was Demario Douglas, who right off the jump had 2 touchdowns. One got pulled off the board, but 2 deep balls. Running all. Stephon Diggs had 3 receptions, 28 yards. So it was 2 guys. It's almost like 2 guys in the same situation as what our receiving core is. It's like 2 3s, 2 2s, you know? That's who went off on us.
I just wonder sometimes, because I feel like this happens every single season with us, right? You got these guys that come in and have career games against us that have absolutely no business doing that. So I don't know if that's more of an indictment of our defense and what we got going on back there. Because we had I'm just saying, like, specifically to the red zone, we had the same problems last year, and it didn't matter who was behind the center. We had the same exact issues last year, and we really haven't changed that much personnel on the offense.
Facts. I mean, when it comes down to it, you relying on, by the way, they don't go to Cooks enough. Cooks makes some really good catches, like the very few that he gets, makes some really good catches. They don't go to him enough. Why'd you even put Cooks on the team if he's going to have 1 reception every game? Today he had 1 reception for 21 yards. It was a big catch. It was a big catch. You know what I'm saying? Kept the drive going.
Yeah.
But we are so reliant on guys that, I don't know, I feel like no other team would rely on. Like, dude, the fact that we are relying on Juwan Johnson, and I got to say it, Olave, who has shown he's inconsistent. There's nothing consistent about Olave. Yeah, he might make a outstanding catch, but he's going to make like 3 drops, as well. So there's nothing consistent about him. We don't have nobody consistent to go to. For whatever reason, Shaheed, I don't know if it's he can't get open on any other route other than the deep ball. You know, I don't know what it is, but it's something's missing on that offense, and it's that guy that you could go to, like we're talking about, no matter what, whether it's down the middle, whether it's a drag route, an out, whatever, you could go to this guy. Kind of like they were going to Boutte on us.
Yeah, and if you look at that touchdown that Olave dropped, right? Or that one pass that he dropped in the end zone. It looked to me on replay that he was a little bit short.
Wait, say it again. You broke up.
Oh, my bad. If you look at that incompletion to Olave in the end zone on replay, it looked like he maybe alligator armed that one a little bit. Like he didn't lay out for it. And, you know, I will say I give Olave a lot of grace. The dude has been thrown a lot of hospital balls in the past and had some issues. But, man, another inch of him putting his arms out there, and that's a touchdown.
Yeah,
you know?
and that's...
But that's the difference.
Yeah, that's the difference. That's the difference, dude. You supposed to be our wide receiver 1. Go make it happen, dude. Why do we keep having to say this? Go make it happen. Make it happen. Big plays. That's why we got you. All right, dude. Thank you for the call.
All right, man. See ya.
That's why we drafted Olave in the first round. Big plays, dude. We need you to make big plays, not just the 6 receptions, 98 yards of, you know, little short passes or whatever you want to call them. You know, we need you to make the big plays over the top. You in the end zone. Catch it. I don't care if it's this much off. Figure it out, dude. Come on, man. Figure it out once, maybe, out of 5 times. Figure it out. You know? Make the play, dude. Spread quarters, last call.
Devin, what's happening, baby?
Not a lot, man. What's happening?
Oh, shit. It's same old shit, man. I believe consistency, man, is the big problem here. You don't have no consistency in the running game. You don't have no consistency at wide receiver. And I believe the big damn problem here is Mickey Loomis. I hate to keep going back to it, but I think he's done got us into a financial bind and just taking players, man, that just not cutting the mustard. And it's like a cancer. You have to nuke it, man. And if you don't give it radiation at the top and nuke it, it's just going to be more and more of the same old thing. And Miss Benson, she seems like she's taking this with a grain of salt because people are just peppering her to get rid of Mickey Loomis, and she won't do it. And Rattler, he looks pretty good. I think he might be the quarterback. You know, he's improving, and what I can see out there on the horizon, they said a while ago, the guy at Alabama, he looks pretty good. He's improving a lot, and Fuzzy Nussmeyer over there at LSU, I'm really disappointed with him, man, and I just don't believe LSU is a top 10 team in the country. Kelly is really starting to look like this is it for him, I believe. I don't know, he's just not the guy. And after that, I hear a lot of people say the same stuff I just talked about with LSU. But I think Scott Woodward needs to be looked at too. A lot of people that he's hired and a lot of money that he's wasted a lot of money here, man. If you look back on him at some of the shit, I hate to cuss here on TV like
go
this.
ahead.
And,
go ahead.
Because I love you good, man. I want to see you do good, man. And you're a likable guy and real good. You work hard, you know. And I love you showing what you do for everybody. And I love everybody that calls in, man. And we really love the Saints. And I want to say this, Devin, and then I'm going to let you go, baby. I know I'm going to rub you wrong right here. And I love Kamara, but I've been going back and forth with this like a tennis ball. I've seen this with a lot of teams, man. I've been watching sport for a long damn time.
I believe.
And I've seen these guys, man, they jocks, man. They have really, the people support them. They love them. They wear their jerseys. They wear their jock strap. They sniff it. They smell it. They lick it. They like it. But it comes to a time, man, to where you got to cut, you know, just like a good piece of meat, man. You got to slice it up and really do something else. And I'm going to kind of leave it right there. But another thing, I think we really hurt, man, with the damn running game. We got to get, this Miller guy, he didn't do too much today. And the defensive backfield, I think that is something that we really need to look at. We need to look at the running backs, and we need to look at the defensive backfield. But New England is not a strong team. They are really not a strong team. And they strike me as a soft team. And that's what I was really hesitant about the Saints. I really was. But I said to myself, the Saints is playing this soft team. They have a good opportunity to win this game. I mean, and to lose it the way they did, I could only imagine how the players feel after a disgusting loss like this. And the refereeing, I hate to talk about the refereeing, but it was kind of poor. I've seen some holding penalties there with New England and a couple of plays that, they could have called defensive interference on the Saints. But, I mean, it was knick-knack shit, man. Just knick-knack shit. I mean, the league needs to clean some of this up a little bit, and let's let these guys play a little bit. I mean, good God. The Rams, they almost crucified the receiver years ago in the playoffs, and they didn't call a damn play. And some of these guys, you just barely blow on them a little bit. They want to throw a flag, I mean, let them play, man. Let them play football. That's what we want to see. Let them play football. But Loomis has got to go, man. Loomis has just got to go. Miss Benson, I don't know what you're doing, but this ain't going to get it, baby. This just ain't going to get it. Look, y'all have a good day. Been a gas talking to you. Gavin, y'all take care. Who that, everybody. And let's stay with them. That's all I can say, man. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
brother.
you very much.
Thank you, man. Great call. Thanks so much. Long time caller, too. One of my favorites, bro. Wow, man. Yeah, we got to run the ball better, dude. I agree with so much of what he said. And then, the ref shit. Dude, they are so involved, more than ever. I don't care which side of the fence you're on with the refs, what team you support. If there's two teams playing, they get involved way too much on both teams. They got to relax. They have to relax, dude. Too many flags. You can't, bro, it's football. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to let some things just go. And I think that's what we've lost sight of, and we just call everything. It's like nobody wants to watch that. I'm so fucking tired of seeing the refs so heavily involved in football. Whether it's college, with the targeting shit, whether it's the pros, dude, they call everything, dude. They call everything. So, I got to agree with that. Saints definitely. Kendre Miller, to me, like, his only good game to me was, the game, what was it, against Buffalo? Other than that, just we haven't really seen, could be a lot to do with the run blocking. I know they had a caller call in early in the show talking about the O-line sucks. I don't agree with that. I think the O-line's actually starting to look better, especially with pass protection. Run blocking, not so much, right? It's just not working out. But, I don't know, man. I'm still getting to learn Kellen Moore and like what he likes to call, what kind of plays he likes to run. And, just so far, it just seems like he don't really love running the ball. It's just what kind of feels like to me, He'll try it. He'll give, Kendre and Kamara 8 to 10 carries a game, but it's like, I don't know. It don't seem like that's really like a big part of his plan. Spencer Rattler runs good with the ball on instinct. You know what I'm saying? Just in the moment. I think that's one of his best things he does. I mean, he can escape a pocket, and he's gotten better and better at that. At just escaping a pocket and going to get it. But yeah, man. At the end of the day, bro, the Saints lost again today, man. They 1-5. And my problem is just the identity thing, bro. Like, who are the Saints? Same thing with LSU. Who is LSU? Like, what is what is something that they do really good? One thing I do like about Kellen Moore's offense, I love the no huddle shit. I love the quick plays, quick release, like engraving that into the offense. I love that. I think it works. I think it's effective. I think you could tie out a defense that way and drive down the field quick. I love that part about Kellen Moore. But we cannot score in the red zone. And that's dating back since before Kellen Moore. We just can't score in the red zone. And that's the code to crack. And, I think it leans towards the players. I really do. And maybe it's the play calling in the red zone as well. Combination of both. Regardless, it's just not happening. Blake Grupe's getting sent out there way too much. So yeah. All the groupie slander, if he gets sent out there fucking 6-8 times a game, or well, dude, it's got more higher probability to miss a kick. They constantly send him out there. Some of these 4th and 4, like in the beginning of the game, you got the momentum. You threw the 53-yard pass to Olave to start the game. You get the 4th and 4, bro. That's a no-brainer to me. I'm in their territory. I'm going for that. And we watch it on TV every fucking weekend. Teams go for it. What do we have to lose? 1 and 4 going into this game. What do we have to lose? You got to go for it, man. Ride the momentum. Like the caller said earlier, bro, you got 30 seconds left on the clock before half. Okay, you get sacked. Call a fucking timeout and grow some nuts. And try to get in field goal range. We watch that every week on the TV. You give a pro quarterback, 30 seconds to drive down the field to get in the field goal range. Dude, a lot of them make it happen. I don't know, man. It just seems like we play to lose. We play not to lose. We play not to lose, dude. And I just don't see why you would do that right now if you were the Saints. Nobody's got us going to the Super Bowl. Nobody's got us, as a team to watch out for. Bro, grow some nuts. Grow some nuts. Take more chances. I don't know, man. That's one thing you could say about Kellen Moore that I'm not in love with. Is that, dude? Like, that was the shit Dennis Allen was doing. Oh, it's 4th and 2. We're going to punt. No. It's 4th and 2. We're going to kick the field goal. No. What do you have to lose? That's just my whole thing with that, man. Cajun Curveball, thank you, brother. Said we wasted millions on Jawan's trash garbage ass. That happened this past offseason too, man. It just really isn't looking like a good contract, man, at all. Suth Khan, our secondary is bad. The play calling is also bad. Why not try to do something at the end of the half with 3 timeouts? He gets it. Why not? Cajun, that referee was garbage as hell. It was both sides, I believe. The Saints got some favors, man. Heidi, bags are for the weak. I agree. I don't believe in the bags. Find other ways to voice your frustration than looking like an idiot with a bag on. Be right. To be honest, if we had Mike Thomas on this offense, we would be more potent. Chris Olave is a good wide receiver too. You can't cover Shaheed with average DB, but the defense needs better CB. I don't know if I'm following with you, but I guess essentially what you're saying is we'd be better if Mike Thomas was on this offense. I just think that's just been a long time at this point. I think that we just naturally pulling for the things that made us happy, and Mike Thomas was definitely one of them. And it's just been a while, man, and then we passed that. It's just what it is. Just time has passed. Thank you, Morgan. Appreciate it. And then Cajun Curveball again, Jawan is a terrorist. Yeah, people are not happy with Jawan Johnson, and rightfully. Dude, how many times do we got to forgive this dude until we just stop forgiving? Been forgiving this dude nonstop, dude. Come on, bro. You a vet. It's the 4th quarter. Hang on to the ball. Protect it with your life. You know, that's why for me, man, I got Foster Morrow in that game. In that going forward in that situation, fourth quarter, got to drive down the field. You're down 6. I got Foster Morrow. So that's just me. I don't even play no more with Juwan Johnson like that. He want to try to catch some balls and get hot in the beginning of the game. Have at it. End of the game, fourth quarter. No way. There's no way. There's no way. He's proved over and over that he ain't him. You don't want to give him the ball. You do not want to give him the ball. Hey, I got merch, htmsports.com/shop. I got Platality, Comfort Colors, pocket shirts on htmsports.com/shop. What else I got on there? I put some new merch on there. This is one of the pieces. It's an October limited edition. I got the Red Bean League Champion hoodies, Champion Premium hoodies, htmsports.com/shop. And I got Respect Your Body, Comfort Colors shirts without a pocket. I got them as well on htmsports.com/shop. Cajun Curveball said the O-line's dog mess. Y'all on Fent. Dude, I'm just not saying. I mean, you could maybe. No, it's not the worst O-line ever. Y'all, bro. Cajun Curveball, bro. Go take a nap, dude. It's not. It's not. We've seen worse O-lines, bro. We've seen way worse O-lines. All right, I'm out of here. Till next week. Hey, do me a favor. Thumbs up on the stream if you can, man. If you don't mind, bro. It really helped me out. Help the stream out. Help more people see it and all that shit. So, good looking out. And I'll see y'all next week. As always, it's still who that to the casket. I don't care.